Will tonight on Debate Amongst Friends. Some NFL offseason news, including some Triple R re-signings, releases, and rumors, and news, including some really key injuries.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, to another edition of Debates Among Friends. We are on YouTube live, and we will be in the upcoming episodes heading soon. This is the 41st episode of this sports podcast. We're happy to decide to join us tonight. I am the Professor John Gotti, and always by my side, laying down the prescriptions and profiling like a limousine son of a gun. It's the doctor. How you doing tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, my client is so humble. He is a pleasure, sir, to be in your presence.
Oh my! All we need now is Stephen A. Smith, and we would have nothing more than a huge merger between Debates Among Friends and First Take Live. But as always, sir, always great to be able to.
Obviously, Chris and Steve wanted to challenge the tag team champs to a little couple of push-ups. Obviously, as you can see, we're still standing and we're still strong. But you can always catch us 8:15 live Wednesdays on YouTube now. We will be live every Wednesday, and you can also catch us live occasionally on Twitch, and we'll definitely go out there and put that information in the description. Now, as you were
forgot
saying,
to plug our Twitter account and stuff too.
Well,
we're live now. This is YouTube Live.
This is true. This is true.
For all the world to hear.
At Debate Amongst Friends on Twitter. Also, you can follow our Facebook at the same title. Our Twitch, Debate Among Friends as well. This is the Professor John Gotti, which can be found at typing in Professor John Gotti or Ken86. I am the Dr. Wednesday Night, the A-lister himself. You can find me at TL Double.
Or just type in main event. You'll also get them too.
Ooh.
And you can also listen to past podcasts here on YouTube, or you can also go to our SoundCloud, and we're also available on iTunes.
Absolutely. The last, I believe, 5 episodes are on iTunes. You can listen to those on your drive to work when you're stuck in traffic and you want to blow some steam. Why don't you let us blow that steam for you with some debating?
Can I give a quick shout out to Stephanie, our intern, who just did such a heck of a job just putting them up there?
Stephanie's the greatest.
I'm just saying, she literally burned the midnight oil to put them up there. I definitely appreciate it. Unfortunately, she's not getting paid, but that goes without saying.
We just can't, thank them enough for what they do for the show.
Yes, the show would be nothing without the people behind us and the people listen to us right now. But, sir, I think we got all the legal jargon out of the way. I'm ready.
Let's do it, Bobby.
Bill Polian Plez. Did you get a chance to read the article that I posted out, or even hear some of the insanity that was spewing out of this gentleman's mouth?
Well,
oh boy.
I saw him say, now if he would have said one and not the other, I would have been okay, maybe.
I think that's still a stretch, though.
But both of them, I'm not buying. T.O. Terrell Owens, number 81, definitely a future Hall of Famer. Or Randy Moss, number 84. Both should not join him in the Hall of Fame.
Completely agree.
I found that to be preposterous.
Blasphemous.
It's like, first of all, we're talking about number controversially and very arguably number 2 and 3
all time.
on the wide receiver list. Of course, behind the great Jerry Rice.
The GOAT. Yeah, like, we don't even need to say his name. It's just the GOAT. Bah. Let's go.
So I don't even know what
Shout out
Bill
to Jim the
Polian.
Naval Neihart.
I don't even know how Bill Polian can say anything like that. It must have had to do some sit-ups and push-ups, but Randy Moss just wasn't happy there.
Monstrous.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It doesn't make any sense. And that's why I said it has to. As
You went scuttlebutt on him. Wow.
yes. And tweets saying we want that October guy, and we're like, nah, we're not really gonna talk about baseball this week, or you're gonna talk about baseball today. But that's besides the point. I'm digressing.
It is March. It is March.
Though. But getting back to point though, oh my god, I can't believe you went there. But there is spring training, but that's besides the point. We're gonna have him back on the show though. Sure
we are.
But getting back to point though, it doesn't make sense for him to say that. I believe Marvin Harrison's in top 5 for receiving.
Right.
I don't think so much as touchdowns. I don't think so much for receiving yards.
Definitely receptions. I know for sure. Let's just cap it off and say he had a pretty great career. I won't take anything away from him, but
he had a tremendous career.
It's that, hey, Randy destroys everybody if he has Peyton Manning thrown to him his whole career.
Randy destroys anybody if they actually had someone other than just him. Like, the only time that you see Randy being the beast that he was during his time in Minnesota, where he had Chris Johnson on the other side of the field helping him out.
True. This is true. And they also had, they had Culpepper for a while. He was pretty effective. They had Robert Smith for a while, pretty effective. Robert Smith is the running back.
They had a pretty deep playoff run with the people that they have.
But if he would have went to, let's say, like a Green Bay where you have Brett Favre throwing to him.
Okay. Granted, Brett Favre for him did play for like half a season, even a couple of games, but No,
I think he was gone. He was gone already.
Exactly.
Yeah, he didn't play with Brett at all. He was actually already gone to Oakland and then on to New England. He was already
he played
gone.
with Brett for like half a season in Minnesota. He went back to Minnesota.
Oh, you mean? Well, no.
Yeah.
I don't think so. He didn't go back to Minnesota.
Yeah, he did. The facts, good doctor.
He went back to Minnesota.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to do a quick number crunch real quick because we need to make sure that Randy Moss went back to Minnesota and played with Brett Favre. In fact, I know he did because Brett Favre threw a touchdown to him.
I don't know, bro. I could be wrong, but I just don't remember that. But I could be. But
wait.
Yeah.
Eli.
Oh. But I know Adrian Peterson released by the Minnesota. Say about that because it's one of them situations where I don't know. Oakland Raiders come in.
Dark Horse is the New York Giants.
No.
Oh my gosh! I am still stating my opinion.
No, don't state your opinion.
It's
over. It's over.
This is debates among friends, man.
I just debated. My point has been well taken. The credit he deserves. Kirk Cousins is not a horseman, and he is out of there.
He's not.
But think about it.
They're probably going to get rid of him, and maybe if there's a really good quarterback in the draft or something like that, they'll pick him up.
But they're talking about asking for an RG3 trade all over again. That's not happening. That's unfortunately.
Thank you for making my point.
But Tony Romo is going to the Broncos. We already know this. Tony's going to the Broncos. Cowboys release him. He's going to the Broncos.
They don't have too much time left.
If the Cowboys are, I can understand why they would want to trade him for a second round pick. But it's like, hey, if you're going to release him, we're just going to wait it out and see and just play the whole waiting game.
Yeah.
But
that's what Cleveland does.
That is what Cleveland does. But they still have RG3 on the
I
roster. I don't
wasn't
know if
talking
they're going to.
about that Cleveland team. You saw that
Oh.
serve? Didn't see that serve coming.
This sucker got served. This sucker got served. But I know we got some just to talk about here.
Goodness. I see what you
I'm
did
just,
there. I like what you did
I'm,
there.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's what I'm all about. It just really depends on how much he comes back for and what we're going to do. I mean, there is the talk of, Deshaun Jackson, who's also on the list.
He is on the list. Deshaun
Uh,
Jackson. You
and
just
the
made
Rush.
the list!
Oh God, don't talk about the list.
Well, we knew that about him 5 years ago.
Right. Right.
That's unfair.
It's going to be crazy.
That's
But I mean,
unfair.
I don't know if that's going to happen. I have to throw it
Roger
out
Goodell's
there.
gonna have to rename the NFL to
New
the
England
No
Patriots.
Brady League after a while again, baby. He got
I don't
released
know.
a week later. .com for providing this list for us.
Anybody from the Beloved, Prince Amukamara. I thought he was going to be really good. Oh, it's so terrible. Drake Kirkpatrick, Morris Claiborne. Oh, I thought they were going to be
Morris
so
Claiborne is definitely on this
good.
list. Yeah.
He was such a disappointment.
He was of him.
Oh. They're
You
running
should probably
woes.
never put that sentence together ever again.
Out here that could really help teams. I know the Broncos didn't. I think it's going to move pretty fast, and we got to definitely keep an eye on it. Continue to update the people on the rumors, the releases, and the re-signings.
Breaking news today: Kevin Durant.
I know all your trollees are bowing down to the troll master and saying, "Ha ha 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 ha! That's what you get for leaving." Ha ha ha.
Even my Trollonites wouldn't act like that.
Stop it. They would. He left.
However, that
He left.
means peanuts against the LeBron Maniacs.
So you think the LeBron Maniacs are laughing?
Yes!
Oh my God. That's what you
The
think.
LeBron Maniacs are so happy right now
Why?
that they can kiss Kevin Durant MCL in
Wow.
pleasurely happiness.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Was that a bold statement? I feel like that was a bold statement.
But I just think that people, OKC fans, might feel a little. I mean, they're not going to be like, oh my God.
Everyone kept saying that the Golden talking to you.
Oh.
Dude, I'm sorry is allowed an excuse. I just got finished listening to Undisputed, and they was talking about how LeBron is still chasing after Jordan, despite the fact that LeBron is what, 3-4 in the finals.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I have to go back.
Jordan
Did you
didn't
say?
lose.
Wait, no, and more no's. Did you say my boy?
I was wondering if you caught on to that one.
Oh, I heard it.
that was the troll master right there. That was the troll master.
I had to take it in for a second. Like, did he say my
Did he
boy,
say what I think he
LeBron?
said?
That is not my boy. Never will be. Now, I saw a post earlier that had an interesting whatever on it.
Okay, what's the whatever?
Jordan, best player of all time. Kobe, best scorer of all time. LeBron, best all-around player of all time.
Define all. See, didn't we talk
Hold
about
on,
that
there's one more.
episodes ago? I feel like we talked about that.
Steph Curry, best shooter of all time.
Steph Curry is the best shooter of this current generation.
That's just what it said.
Larry Bird is the best shooter of all time.
Larry Bird wasn't even on the even.
I know.
I mean,
But
nowhere near.
the only
Nowhere
reason why
near.
people are saying that now is because of how the 3-point line has now become prostitutional. Everyone
I can
shoots
understand.
it.
Everybody's taking a shot at it.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, you said it.
I know I did, and I meant, and but you agree with me though.
I do. Everybody's
Like
shooting it. I
we
mean,
seen
and that's why
people.
when we get to the player later, that's that could be
I know.
making his way back. Um,
Again.
again, again.
Which is WTF moment by itself.
Mm-hmm. I
But
think that.
Larry Bird is the best shooter of all time.
I mean, it's all questionable. There's a lot of great shooters. I mean,
LeBron James is the best athlete of all time.
now they said, listen, they
But I
said
feel like, we can go to the tapes, and I could have sworn we both agreed that he's the best athlete of all time.
we did.
Because all-around player means that he's a little of everything, which he's not.
No,
he just has a huge physique and runs like a freight train
hilarious.
with a broke jump shot.
No jump shot.
Broke.
Not at all. Not at all. What I was gonna say is, do I think he's great?
Because Bill Russell is the greatest winner of all time.
We don't want you
To the game. Been a franchise player, but that's besides the point. I'm sorry.
I agree, and I don't know. They're really stuck on Miritich for some reason. I've noticed.
Now you see why I made that little shade. Do that little shade earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all LeBron James teams does. They just get people off waivers.
But sometimes that's the best way to do it. That's the Patriot way.
Yeah, but I don't even like that way either.
It works though, because you get the people cheaper.
You get it with pennies off the dollar.
Absolutely, pennies.
Just like how the Atlanta Hawks gave away Kyle Korver for pennies of the dollar.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Nearly 45% from three.
For what, a second round pick?
Yeah.
I don't know why obviously they're trying to make a splash. I don't really know what it is, but somebody needs an attitude adjustment.
Oh my goodness. Their splash is like Dwight Howard shooting a 3-point shot. It's all air.
It's definitely not there. What a bum. I think he's playing a little better now. He's playing a little nastier, but not by much.
Should have been playing nastier when he was playing with the Rockets.
I agree. I agree. I don't know. He was too busy pouting and doing whatever with his hair. Yeah, dancing and whatnot. But speaking of dancing, we had one more injury that we really didn't get to, and I think NBA about Kyle Lowry's injury.
I think that's.
They got. Damn. So what about you? Do you think they have a chance? And they should be good with him, Serge Ibaka and Valanciunas. I think that should help out pretty good.
I mean, the biggest struggles that they had so far this year.
Bring him over there. I understand they got Tristan Thompson, and they can't play them together. Deemed out for the season.
That they drafted be out for the year.
That's crazy. They don't think that's crazy?
I think that's.
You didn't seem too upset or too emotional about it. You didn't seem too attached. You gotta get Dolan out of here and get Patrick Ewing in.
I can see it now. Oops.
Eat a Snickers.
Night, ladies and gentlemen. No chill.
But I understand though. WWE and some fast lane talk, because I know We do have a potential guest on the show. Prediction of some of the matches for Fastlane, and see what's going on, my man.
Well, that's good, Doc and Professor. Right, they did it right with her teaming up against Charlotte. So that was pretty cool.
Confidentially confident that they want Sasha Banks.
They could. I mean, are we still going with the fact that Sasha's supposedly hurt, or what is next, Professor?
Sami Zayn, your boy.
Oh, versus Shinsuke Nakamura somehow over, because that was a pretty
Christ's sake, exactly. PWG, all that stuff, and I still get excited, but it's not
this 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't survive 10 years ago in the era of Triple H's, Rocks, and Austins.
That's true.
But once again, we don't know this stuff.
Your all that stuff. When they were in WWE, I think fans are really liking what they're doing, and for people who couldn't, I got a video cassette tape of wrestlers, and one of them was Hayabusa being in it.
Oh.
Then that was like
okay.
Now my very first taste of indie wrestling was actually ECW, because I did not know what the hell ECW is.
Yep.
And I used to go to didn't have that till later on in TNN.
Right.
So and that was wrestling.
Yeah, I had no idea. I mean, when we told me about Shinsuke, I was like, all right, King of Strong Style. It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
It's kind of like now they're a package deal, unfortunately.
You can already admit, and I can probably say this, a Japan tournament, and I somewhat understand the title, but I'm like, all right, TV title, like
it's literally
it's a title that's supposed to be defended every single week,
right,
on free TV.
Isn't that what John Cena did with the US title?
Yes. The medical.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Undertaker's
mind the whole part.
That big climax.
Yeah, it's obvious.
God.
It's like why explain when you already know the obvious answer? Oh, because of Vince. Yes. Yeah. Vince. Yes, Vince. We know.
Yes, we know.
He's like,
Did they really need a contract signing?
No.
Did they really need that contract signing?
No, they just did it. They already called the match already. Like.
Yeah, it's like make Roman look strong. Make him sign.
El Fears himself, Neville, versus the gentleman Jack Gallagher.
I'm pretty happy that Neville has gotten a second chance.
For WWE. I can tell you that right now.
You said what's that?
Neville is the best heel.
It's an opportunity to talk as much.
Yeah, but now this guy is bananas. Like, I even think he's gonna surpass Kevin Owens if he keeps this up for a very long time. To the point where he could probably even give up the cruiserweight thing and move on to Raw or SmackDown and just wreck house.
This is true.
That's a high possibility too, and I completely agree with you.
Right.
That's just a fact.
Brian Kendrick could actually do his thing too, but I can already tell like they're trying to save him for something, because you can't have, because he is a good heel too. Like I swear, 205 has the best heels in the company, both. And JPW, so. But
that's CM Punk. But I mean, what? I mean, we had to put a number crunch on it. Like, what's the percentage of possibility that CM Punk does come back to
on
the
WrestleMania? I say they wanted a dream match, and that was that versus somebody. I don't know who the fuck it was. Oh, it was Joe. I'm sorry, it was Joe. He wanted to wrestle Joe.
Got it. Okay.
Makes
sense.
That was a possible.
Joe in WWE.
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. They have history, and he mentioned it in his little documentary. Yeah, they wrestled in Ring of Honor and all that stuff. And they say, oh, he always wanted Joe to be in WWE, all that stuff. Because Punk versus Joe, then you have your dream match of years.
That Raw crowd better be hyped, bro.
Raw story, right?
Yeah.
Oh no!
I would honestly love to see a Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar.
It would be interesting, but I don't want to see.
Yeah.
I don't think they would.
It's gonna basically turn into an MMA fight.
Most likely. Yeah.
Okay, I guess the big.
Honestly, I think Kevin Owens broken. Like,
Yeah, I
bro,
saw it.
Your leg is broken. Like,
Broke my leg.
yeah, it was terrible. But that's what I think is gonna happen. That's the only way to extend it, unless Kevin Owens.
Match than a minute, 2 minutes, and it was
But
against.
he was so green.
He
He was so be in a match tonight, and now, and then he just comes out suplexes everybody.
Oh gosh. If he has,
Mm-hmm.
they delivered with great storytelling.
And the opening segments make sense.
Yes.
They don't close it off. They close it off with the chant. Like that perfect example. You close it off with Roman and Braun. SmackDown. You close it off with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
With
Makes
almost
way more
appearance by AJ
sense.
Styles. And that's
Makes way more sense. In fact, I'm looking forward to WrestleMania, and I keep saying that I really hope Bray match will be the last one. But like, I'm still hoping.
that's just gonna open up with Bray.
Oh gosh. It's
Come on, in the last few
WrestleManias.
In the last few WrestleManias, when was the last time you said, I can't believe they're opening up with this?
He's like the next Macho Man. He's able to carry matches and stuff like that. I've always been asking the doctor this, and maybe I'll ask you for it. Get out the studio right now. Get out. Don't even. What?
Him and Bray had really awesome matches, and I was like, wow. Remember, I think he did the
Roman
crucifix powerbomb?
Was it Roman who carried Bray then? Is that what you're saying?
No, meaning like they had five.
That's what my question is.
Oh, carried?
Yes. Like where you see he actually elevated himself and put himself further out there.
Him and Bray, yeah, him and Bray, because they both had nothing and whatnot. These are two of the biggest guys, especially the fact that Shield versus Wyatt was supposed to happen. It didn't happen, so now you had Bray versus Roman, and like, wow, this should have been done 3 years ago, but whatever, cool.
But didn't Bray Wyatt just got finished doing the feud with The Undertaker, though, for WrestleMania?
Yeah, because he had Bray Wyatt had the CM Punk treatment. let's do all these promos, put over these damn top guys, but you're still gonna lose.
Oh my god!
Cut some promos.
And this is why Bray is one of my favorite superstars in the WWE now. The fact that he carried that feud against The Undertaker going into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
There was no Undertaker. He carried that feud.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Roman Reigns, I really haven't seen him carry a feud. I haven't seen him have a quality match by carrying someone else through it.
Mm-hmm. But him and Bray had really awesome chemistry where they both, even though they really needed, but they both carried each other really, really well. And his matches against Bray was really good.
I would say that he got booed a lot of times. Phrases.
Yeah.
Anyone but you, Roman. Anyone but you. But I'm glad they finally stopped using Bray as a
human pincushion for getting
a complimentary superstar.
Yeah.
Like he was a side item. We really want him to be a main dish. Roman should be the side.
Like if Roman wasn't.
Let's forget that shit.
Without question. But I know we have at least one more match to go over.
That was the whole show.
That was the last one?
That was the whole show.
So we all on the agreement that Goldberg is going to win.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad I'm not spending $60 on the show.
Because somebody's going to interrupt it, damn it. It's either going to be Jericho, Brock,
or both.
Both, probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
something's going to happen where Kevin Owens is still going to keep it, and probably Chris Jericho is going to be like, hey, I want it. Give it to me.
Definitely not.
So then Kevin Owens becomes dual wielding champion, kind of like our boy Jay Lethal.
Oh, Jay Lethal. Now, I know you wanted to talk about this Hall of Fame thing because I mentioned DDP.
He deserves it.
What do we think about Beth Phoenix?
I would have been happy if they didn't announce it through the network or something. And it's like, hey, they should have announced it right there and there. But they like, because us as millennials now, they love spoiling stuff.
Right. But I was literally just telling him that. I was like, why is it that news seems to be coming out like at the speed of light? It feels like
they make more money by spoiling
I hate it.
stuff.
There's no essence of surprise. I mean, thank God nobody announced that Shane McMahon is coming back.
Got killed out there.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they let him, do a dive
right
before the actual match happened, like that's what people want to see, but don't give it to us early.
Right. But other than that, I mean, I just believe that. But you said there was some controversy before I go there. You said there was some controversy with Beth Phoenix going into the Hall of Fame. I mean, obviously, I think she could still wrestle if she really chose to.
Oh, absolutely.
Watching her for another run.
My controversy is 2 words, and it's one person's name: Adam Copeland.
I mean, do tell.
Edge is with Beth Phoenix.
Yeah.
Edge is in good terms with the company.
Sure.
That leads to having considerable favor when it comes to the Hall of Fame voting.
So you think that's the reason why she got it?
Oh no, it's a strong influence. It's not the only reason though. I mean, if you
I mean,
then
that's a lot of people.
You had
again, DDP just made it, but we just made the whole comment about William Regal. Like we just said that. Mm-hmm. We know William Regal could wrestle. William Regal could have probably been one of the best heel champions, any champion at any level.
Yep.
But he just didn't get it. It was like attitude.
It was like right as soon as the women's championship got sunsetted to the Divas Championship.
Oh God!
You had what? You didn't have the Trish and you didn't have Trish and Lita because they were gone already, right?
They were already gone. Yeah.
So you had Awesome Kong.
No.
Oh, they never wrestled each other.
So you had Kelly.
Was that really? Like around like
you're gonna start off with Kelly?
The Michelle McCool.
I'm trying to think who was there during the Glamazon, because I remember watching. I just don't remember.
I mean, the only one you could probably say was Mickey, but Mickey was on her way out though.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I mean, is that a thing that we don't know? If I mean, she was one of the better wrestlers though. Even still, even when she had
no other wrestlers.
But even when she was getting beat up by those no-name wrestlers, it was believable to an extent.
The Phoenix.
Hey, this is debate amongst friends. I'm just throwing it out there. She sells better than Goldberg.
Oh God, that's hilarious. I'm gonna respond to your comment with another retort. Come on, Nikki.
Come on.
Okay, so she did fight. She did fight Trish. She fought Victoria, Candice Michelle.
Victoria.
She fought Melina. She was in a mixed tag team match with Michelle McCool.
I mean,
that's what I figured. Michelle McCool.
One thing I could certainly remember Beth Phoenix from is when she was with Santino.
She was in ECW One Night Stand. That's cool. Phoenix defeated Melina in the first women's I Quit match. All right.
I can't believe you just went there. You serious right now? You serious?
Yeah.
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris.
She fought D'Lo Brown. You might like that.
Oh my God.
There you go. Look at that.
The real deal now.
I mean, went up against
I think
Stone Cold and stuff. China was, number one contender for the main title.
True.
We talking about
that was
D'Lo?
China. That was China.
WrestleMania.
China, you can't really compare
China.
China
To 25 Diva Miss WrestleMania.
Is it that my argument though?
But you can't compare China to the Glamazon.
China. So then, if that's
because
China should be in the Hall of Fame then, based on.
But obviously they have to. But I mean, she should. But they have to separate everything that she did.
And that's why I said like someone like Molly Holly, you know, in her heyday, she was within that Lita and Trish, you know, prime time.
Mm-hmm.
Having good rivalries. She had a pretty good finisher as well too. That Molly go round.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm sure you enjoyed it.
Of course. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person.
But no, we can talk about people who should be in the Hall of Fame all day, of course. But I mean, obviously, China's going to make it.
I don't necessarily see anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she was a dominant diva, because that's what they were called at that time.
Sure. But you don't think she should have made it? Like I said, I thought it was random. I thought the whole selection was random. DDP was random.
Random. But we knew that DDP was going to end up being in it within the next 2 years, so I'm not too surprised.
I think DDP wasn't random. I think it was either Goldberg or DDP, one of those two, and whatnot. But the fact that yoga is a thing.
True. Yeah, that's true.
You know, like not even DDP yoga, just yoga in general in the last 3 years. I keep
hearing that, and all I'm thinking of
DDP yoga. Is this literally DDP like doing his thing?
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Shout outs to DDP for recommending me for DDP yoga on Twitter.
He did. Awesome. He did.
Yeah. He did. It was just any matter moments, but the fact that they show DDP yoga now on the network and whatnot, like, okay, sooner or later.
They show DDP. They show DDP yoga on the network.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, man. They're doing that. They're doing the up down stuff. Like they're trying to branch. Like that's the only thing I can give WWE the most credit for is the fact that they are going outside of it to really emphasize on that whole entertainment aspect of it. Because if you think about it, would you have ever seen them really emphasize on video games other than their own?
So wait. You just caught me off guard here. So DDP yoga is
Scott Hall, all these guys say, "Hey, DDP is like helping me out, like helping me be healthy and stuff." So it's cool. So I was like, I don't know, this guy's probably gonna do his own thing. So
yeah, that's true. I can agree with that.
And didn't he make an appearance at some like Battle Royal Rumble?
He did.
Yeah, he showed up at the
last
Royal
year.
Rumble. Yep.
I think it was last year. He did a couple diamond cutters.
Was it last year?
It was definitely last year.
I don't remember. It was really forgetful.
Oh, no. It was perfect. It was nostalgic again.
Yeah.
It was nostalgic.
But so far, the inductees for 2017 are Beth Phoenix, DDP, Holla Holla Playa, Theodore Long, the Rock and Roll Express, which I think that one has controversy because of the whole demolition issue. I think it would have been demolition, but since there was part of that lawsuit against the WWE, they're basically blacklisted. And of course, the featured Mr. Olympic gold medalist himself, Kurt Angle.
Now I want to know who's gonna induct these guys.
Well, I think Kurt Angle said he wanted Stone Cold, I believe.
It probably had to be Stone Cold. That was his best storyline.
Yeah, it was.
It was his best storyline. Like, Stone Cold helped elevate him.
Yeah.
The whole thing too? Is that like
that was perfect. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who thinks you should DDP? Goldberg? Hogan?
Oh.
DDP? I mean, it probably would be somebody that he helped, like a Chris Jericho or it would have been like an Eddie Guerrero or somebody, of course.
Yeah.
But it'd probably be somebody from WCW.
Gotcha.
In my
Don't
opinion.
be surprised if it'd be Jake the Snake.
I was thinking too. A lot of people saying Jake.
Like that.
Interesting.
What about Beth Phoenix?
Probably Eva Mendes? Rosa Mendes?
I don't know.
Chris, we're gonna need to mute his mic, please.
Oh, Chris blows.
The Rock and Roll Express. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna induct them. The first person in my mind I think of is Jim Cornette.
True. It could be a current tag team.
It'll probably be the New Day.
There you go.
Oh God.
Yep.
I'd rather New Day do Teddy Long than. I'm pretty sure
See,
Ron Simmons gonna
that's
do
gonna
Long.
start. That's gonna start crossing over to that whole race factor that I don't
That's
think they
true.
want to go into.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I think that's really please.
Chris,
Please.
every single episode we offer final thoughts. It could be
Yeah, absolutely, Professor.
our boy, a fan of the show, Mega Ran. He's back from his album Woocraft, which is a mixture of Wu-Tang Clan tracks and Warcraft.
Uh-oh.
This title is near and dear to both myself and the Doctor's hearts because it is about one of our favorite catchphrases in the video game stream. It is Leroy Jenkins. The title of the song is called Leroy!
Jenkins.
Make sure you support the artist. Once again, follow 4eyes at 4eyes, myself, Kin86, and the Doctor, TL Double. We are Debates Among Friends every single Wednesday night. We will catch you